Hello friends, I'm Antony. Welcome to Success Steps. The words tension, worry, nervousness, stress, anxiety, trauma, panic, depression are echoing around us very often. As we live in this world which is full of rat race and pressures, right from a school-going youngster to a senior-most corporate manager, a minor child to a senior citizen, we all are subject to our own stress and anxieties. Just the flavor is different. Stress has become an unavoidable part of our day-to-day life, but that doesn't mean you should ignore it. Too much untreated stress can cause potentially serious physical and mental health problems. Imagine that you are holding a glass of water. Let me ask you, how heavy is this glass of water which you are holding? And what could be the impact of holding this in your hand? The answers may spring up in your mind like, this glass of water may be just 50 grams to 100 grams, and there may not be much impact holding just a glass of water as it is lightweight and easy to hold. In reality, the absolute weight of this glass doesn't matter. It all depends on how long you hold it. If you hold it for a minute or two, it's fairly light. If you hold it for an hour straight, its weight might make your arm ache a little. If you hold it a day long, your arm will likely cramp up and you feel completely numb and paralyzed, forcing you to drop the glass to the floor. In each case, the weight of the glass doesn't change, but the longer you hold it, the heavier it feels to you. Stress and anxiety are like the glass of water. Think about them for a short time and everything is fine. Think about them for a long period of time and they begin to feel uncomfortable. And if you think about them all the time, you feel paralyzed, incapable of doing anything or moving forward. Here comes the core point. The more you hold your stresses for a long while, the more you will be discomforted and incapable of doing anything else until you drop them. It's important to remember to let go of your stresses or worries. Precisely, it is necessary to cast away your burdens. Now let us distinguish what are stress, anxiety and depression. Stress. Stress is an everyday part of our lives and a normal reaction to a situation where you feel under pressure. When you are confronted with a tense or threatening situation, a major challenge, it makes you feel frustrated or nervous. Stress causes release of neurochemicals and stress hormones, which stimulate your brain and body, resulting in possible physiological changes such as rapid breathing, sweating, heart palpitation, tensed muscles, a pounding head, etc. These changes help your body gear up to respond to the stressor. For example, the possible causes may be public speaking, life-threatening scare, or embarrassing social encounters, etc. Anxiety. Sometimes you continue to experience those feelings of stress, fear, worry, or unease, even after the source of stress is no longer present. It can be a reaction to stress. This is known as anxiety and can range from a general sense of nervousness to sudden panic attacks. For example, the possible causes may be exams, financial concern, and troubled relationship, etc. Everyone experiences stress and anxiety at one time or another. The difference between them is that stress is a response to a threat in a situation. Anxiety is a reaction to the stress. Both are emotional responses, but stress is typically caused by an external trigger. A stressed out person may get anxious, and that may lead to depression. Depression is a common mental illness characterized by sadness, loss of interest, lack of motivation, guilt feeling, low self-worth, feeling of futility and pessimism, disturbed sleep or appetite, feeling of tiredness and poor concentration. For example, the possible causes may be stress hormonal imbalances, genetics, trauma, substance abuse, etc. Generally speaking, stress means pressure or strain. Life constantly subjects us to pressures. Stress can be physical, as in having disease, emotional, as in feeling grief, or psychological, as in being afraid. Positive stress is called eustress, It is beneficial as it keeps a person alert and ready to avoid danger. Negative stress is called distress. It is a situation when a person faces continuous challenges without relief or relaxation between challenges. As a result, the person becomes overworked and stress-related tension builds. It is a situation that triggers a particular biological response. The human body is designed to experience stress. How a body responds to stress is termed as allostasis, whether it is acute, that is short term, or chronic, that is long term. Acute or short term stress, such as stress caused by facing a fearful situation. When you feel tensed or threatened and encounter stress, your fight or flight response kicks in, which intends to keep you safe and alive and also help you to focus. Stress causes your body to release chemicals and stress hormones, adrenaline and cortisol, which stimulates your brain and body. These hormones increase your heart rate and blood pressure. It increases your strength, concentration and ability to react, and your immune system and memory are sharper. After you have dealt with the short-term stress, your body returns to normal. Chronic or long-term stress, such as stress caused by illness or death of a loved one, however, poses a problem. If you frequently face challenges, your body is constantly producing higher levels of stress hormones and does not have time to recover. These hormones over time can cause serious health problems such as headaches, stomach upset, back pain, elevated blood pressure, chest pain, sleeping disorder, appetite and weight changes, anger, irritability, hostility, lowered immune system functions, and an inability to make decisions, etc. Traumatic events such as natural disasters, violence and terrorism can cause post-traumatic stress disorder, a serious illness. Stress can put people at risk for substance abuse. Some people consume alcohol, tobacco, and illicit drugs to relieve their stress. Unfortunately, instead of relieving the stress and returning the body to a relaxed state, these substances tend to keep the body in more stressed state and cause more problems. Overeating, smoking, drinking, and not exercising, which are often reactions to being under stress, can add to negative health effects of stress. Now let us see how to manage stress. If you are feeling overwhelmed by a stressful situation, there are plenty of ways that you can enjoy yourself and spend some time getting away from the things that stress you out. Positive self-talk. Talking to yourself isn't crazy. It's stress relief. It could reduce anxiety and bring more positive energy. Keep on saying positive affirmations to yourself. Talk about it. Talking to an understanding listener or a friend are important to any healthy lifestyle. When you are under a lot of stress, a reassuring voice may put everything in right perspective. Spend time with near and dear ones. Having strong social ties with family and friends gives you a sense of belonging and self-worth, which can help you get through stressful times and lower your risk of anxiety. Spend time with your pet. Having a pet relieves stress by giving you purpose, keeping you active, providing companionship, all qualities that help reduce stress as it releases oxytocin, a brain chemical that promotes a positive mood. Listening music. Listening to soothing music in a relaxed position can have a tremendously relaxing effect on our mind and body and decrease the psychobiological stress response. It can lower blood pressure and heart rate and reduce the stress hormone cortisol. Eat right. Stress levels and a proper diet are closely related. Stress appears to alter overall food intake in two ways, resulting in under or overeating, which may be influenced by stressor severity. Avoid foods high in sugar and fat. Instead, have a balanced diet. Laugh it off. It's hard to feel anxious when you are laughing. Laughing tricks your nervous system into making you happy and is good for your health. It releases endorphins that improve mood, decrease levels of stress-causing hormones, and help improve your immune system. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness describes practices that anchor you to the present moment. It can help combat the anxiety-inducing effects of negative thinking. The concept of mindfulness is a large part of meditative and somatic approaches to mental health. These systems of mindfulness incorporate physical and mental exercises that prevent stress from becoming a problem. Several methods for increasing mindfulness include mindfulness-based cognitive therapy, mindfulness-based stress reduction, yoga, meditation, prayer, etc. Deep breathing. Mental stress activates your sympathetic nervous system, signaling your body to go into fight or flight mode. Deep breathing exercises can help activate your parasympathetic nervous system, which controls the relaxation response. There are several types of deep breathing exercises, including diaphragmatic breathing, abdominal breathing, belly breathing, and paced respiration. When you breathe in deeply through your nose, your lungs fully expand and your belly raises. This helps slow your heart rate, allowing you to feel more peaceful. While shallow breathing causes stress, deep breathing oxygenates your blood, helps refresh your body, and clears your mind. Exercise. Exercise provides immediate relief in a stressful situation. Regular exercise can help lower stress and anxiety by releasing endorphins and improving your sleep and self-image. Putting physical stress on your body through exercise can relieve mental stress. People who exercise regularly are less likely to experience anxiety than those who don't exercise. Sleep better. Stress can cause you to lose sleep. Simultaneously, lack of sleep can also lead to stress. Make sure to get 7-8 hours of undisturbed sleep for good health. Sleep gives your body the time it needs to rest and repair and strengthen your body's immune response. Sleeping, in fact, is as important as eating healthy and exercising, as it improves your cognition, concentration, productivity, and performance. Write it down. Keeping a journal can help relieve stress and anxiety, especially if you focus on the positive. Gratitude may help relieve stress and anxiety by focusing your thoughts on what's positive in your life. Light a candle. Lighting a scented candle or using essential oils to benefit from calming scents treat your mood is called aromatherapy. It can help reduce your feelings of stress and anxiety, and it improves sleep. Learn to say no. Not all stressors are within your control, but some are. Take control over the parts of your life that you can change and are causing you stress. One way to do this may be to say no more often. Try not to take on more than you can handle, as juggling many responsibilities can leave you feeling overwhelmed. Learn to avoid procrastination. To make less stressful, prioritize what needs to get done and make time for it. Give yourself realistic deadlines. Well begun is half done. Whenever you are assigned to a work, start a work plan including a time schedule and stick to it as a task. Don't get the task delayed until the 11th hour. Do it on a consistent basis. Develop hobbies. Hobbies are useful in relieving stress, like gardening, photography, reading, writing, drawing, painting, coloring, playing an instrument, etc. When you allow your stress to interfere with your enjoyment and performance in your field, you are just waiting for your arm to fall off. Instead of being paralyzed, take action. Learning the skills of when to hold it up and when to just put the damn thing down. People who have heard that being mentally tough means battling stress by holding their arms up to keep the glass of water from spilling have missed the point. Toughness isn't enduring pain for a little reason. Mental toughness is about understanding that emotionally intelligent way to put the glass down and figure out a better strategy. If you don't like something, change it. If you can't change it, change the way you think about it. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, hit the like button and share it with your family and friends. Please subscribe this channel for more videos.